Hey, good evening, classes. This is Leon again, and tonight our guest of honor is Rob. Rob, how you doing, my man?
Great. What's up?
Not much. So, what are we gonna be talking about tonight?
Just want to give a little bit of a breakdown for our Town Hall 9s on dealing with Infernos since they don't have free spells. I've been doing a lot of attacking without any free spells recently. So we'll start real quick with the single target Inferno. Now, everyone knows a single target Inferno will burn down your golems really, really quickly. That doesn't mean you can't use golems against it, however, especially if there's a split between single and multi-target, even if there are two single target Infernos. It depends on what you're trying to do. Now, in this case, he's got low-level single and multi. In this base, a Town Hall 9 can easily get 2 stars from, maybe even 3-star, depending upon your hero levels. Now, the reasoning is because single target Infernos will kill your queen if they latch onto her probably before you can hit her ability, and they'll kill your king in a couple seconds. But the multi-target Infernos will do very little damage to your heroes and very little damage to golems. So in this attack, I launch golems from the right side, right over there. Get in, obviously, to kill the queen, to lure and kill the CC, and then to hopefully kill the multi-target Inferno. Because multi-target Infernos can tear up hogs, but if you're looking at one single or two single targets, and in this base, lots of Town Hall 10s just don't even use double bomb locations at all. Now, if I remember correctly, I can't remember if he actually does have a double bomb location, but my guess was that he had a bomb and Tesla at each spot, in that south double bomb spot and the north double bomb spot. And if I remember correctly, that's what he had. Town Hall 10s rarely worry about double bomb spots because they assume multi-target Infernos are going to take care of everything. But back-end hogs can still annihilate a base because a single target Inferno, if you deal with the multi, just won't do anything. And you'll see right where that line is, I'm going to do an Asian wall of hogs that'll just sweep through the base and destroy everything. Now, as you note to Town Hall 9s, if you see 2 single target Infernos and Town Hall 9 or lower defenses, especially if they're lower, you can probably go for a 3-star on that base. Single target Infernos are really weak against hogs, which Town Hall 9s are very practiced with, and you have level 5. And if you can get in and get the Archer Queen and the CC again, and maybe even one of the Infernos, but at least the Archer Queen and CC, and there aren't really good double giant bomb spots, the Infernos won't matter. You can still sweep through that base as a Town Hall 9. The same thing with single target Infernos if the base is open to mass witches. A Town Hall 9 can pull off a 3-star on that type of base. And even bad multis, you can get mass witch or mass golem 2 or 3 stars very easily. Another thing to look for if the air defenses are weak are a lot of Town Hall 10s are really weak to Go La Loon when they do single target Infernos. In this attack, if you can get the multi, and then you could go all in the rest of the space really easily because you would get the AD, you would get the multi Inferno, and the base would be wide open, and a Town Hall 9 could 3-star it like that as well. Now, you can go ahead and roll the attack so you guys can see this. One of the absolutely most important things, it's important in every attack, but especially important with how Infernos target when it's either multi or there's a single on the map, is how patient you are in your funnel. Now, everyone knows the patient funnels are important and a patient Barbarian King is important, but when it comes to dealing with Infernos, that is by far the most important thing for any of the attack. So I make sure that I'm getting down everything that might possibly draw anyone out, but not just that. I'm waiting a while to make sure my golems are not just going to take the multi aggro, but they're also going to take the CC aggro, and they're going to take the single target Inferno aggro before my king gets anywhere close to the fight. He needs as much uptime as possible. Now, the single target will still latch on to him pretty quickly because I just feel like it prioritizes him, but you have to be extremely patient with your BK drop when you're trying to launch this type of attack. So as a Town Hall 9, keep that in mind. That will make or break you when you're going against single target Infernos. You can get that 3-star against a lot of single target Inferno Town Hall 10s, but not if you screw up your Barbarian King drop at all. So you see what the hogs are doing to this. Like, I wasn't worried about the single target Inferno. The single target Inferno stays up for a while here, and it doesn't matter. Like, it kills maybe one hog at a time, but the rest of them are still under the heal spell. They're not getting taken out at all. And the hogs will still sweep around here and kill everything without me having any heroes to clean up. Obviously, having your back end wizards to clean up becomes really, really, really important because you're going to have less hogs at the end of the raid than normal. And the same here, you have less hogs and you have to deal with more skeletons because there's an extra skeleton trap. But I just want all the Town Hall 9s especially to keep that in mind, that dealing with a single target Infernos when you can path in Hogs or Go La Loon or something like that, and you can still get the Archer Queen and the CC just fine. That doesn't mean that you can't 3-star. You can. You can definitely 3-star these types of things without free spells. I really prefer not using the free spells myself.
And why is that?
I just feel like the other spells can be more useful if you path properly. The Infernos don't need a freeze. And if... especially when you're not having to worry about breaking through really, really high hit point, max Town Hall 10-point defenses, then from what I've seen, you don't need it. Like, if you pad in properly, you can deal with it, and you have that extra spell slot, which is just so important. Now it's a little less important because you can use the poison for the CC kill, so you won't need the lightning anymore, but that just means you have another extra spell slot to make it even more likely that you can get a 3-star on them if you don't bring the freeze.
Sweet. Rob, thank you very much for this nice lecture, as they say. I really enjoyed it myself, and I'm sure many other Town Hall 9s are going to enjoy it too.
Yeah, I hope it helps. Thanks a lot for helping me with it, Leo.
Thank you, sir. Have a great night.
You too.
Bye-bye.